good morning. This is a video about God. God, yeah. Or maybe it's a video about you, what you want to believe. Yes, I've been to swimming. Yes, my hair's wet. God, I've been dead twice, yeah? And I was through a tunnel and then I came up and there was where I came and there was a beautiful light, yeah? And there was a beautiful love and there was no pain and there was a lovely vibration and I felt my strongest me without fear and pain. And my relatives and friends that have passed early on was receiving me in the order that what they have meant to me. Yeah. So a boyfriend I have had at that point that had died earlier on was standing in front. Yeah. He have made suicide. And we talked, and all the granny I have loved was standing next in a line. Just felt people I have known was standing there in a line. And I saw my life passing through like in a movie. And I just not saw it, I felt it, yeah. I felt it very quickly, and the film was very quickly. But what I have done of pain, or where I have disappointed people in a big way, that I felt in my feelings and in my body. So if I have done something towards others with purpose, I could feel that pain and sad feeling in my own body. That is where we learn. And of course, that is why I'm sitting here and say to you, be sweet to other people. Because as more you hurt other people with purpose, not if you just jump into someone or have tickle your little brother, but big things, or if you keep on hitting your wife or hitting your man, or if you keep on killing people or hurting people with purpose. I also think if you have been drug addicted, you will probably feel what you have done to other people. You will feel that in your own body when you die. But we are here to learn at Earth, and I was sent back. I want to die at that point, but I was sent back to make peace and to help other people. They told me I have some tasks, and I went down and I did that task, and I have used my life at volunteer jobs, yeah, also to take care of people in crisis and trauma and sexual abuse, and people with PTSD and refugees and yeah, all kind of people in trauma and crisis and fear and that sort of things. But I do think that you can believe in God even you do not have a religion. I also think that you can say thank you to God and speak to God even you do not have a Bible. God is love. God is a vibration. God is a embracing, yeah. People say, why didn't God help me? I was in a car accident. I have been in 4 car accidents. I tell you, I was yelling at God and screaming at God and come and help me. The point was, it was not God that was driving into my car. One of the car accidents was 2 drunk young people. Also they ran away from the scene and kept me, let me sit there bleeding. But we are born with our free will, and we can decide what we use that free will to. Will we do good or will we do bad? And will we take responsibility for our actions, and will we learn from our actions? It's okay if you have been in prisons in prison or have done something wrong, but then you have to come out or sit in prison and think and learn and feel and become a better human being. That's the point. That is why we are here. Also, I think that we are getting crisis in our relationships and in our relations with our children or at our where we work and with our friends, but also across borders. We got Trump. Trump is here to connect us, to connect Europe again, to connect the Americans again. If Americans do not connect with Trump and learn from this awful being, this disrespectful being, and go together and say it's not okay you shoot people in the streets. It's not okay that you suddenly decide that Mexican people is evil people, even they're hardworking, and put them in awful prison. If you do not learn from this, and if you accept a president sitting there, decide from decree without any democracy and taking away the democracy, and take police in the streets against his own people, then you will get a virus next time where you will die, where you have to help each other. Because crises are here, so we shall learn to go together. Look, the Greenland and Denmark have started to work much better together after this crisis and help each other and support each other and try to understand each other and start to talk together and all that stuff. Yeah, every crisis is here to teach us something. But remember, you have the free will. So even if you have been me, I have been sexual abused in my childhood, and I was bullied, and I was in car accidents, and I have lived with a psychopath, and I have had a boyfriend that held me as hostage before he killed himself. I have tried every pain that is at this earth. But I'm not starting a war in my neighbor country. I'm not going in my neighbor country and rape random people or hitting random people and killing random people. Yeah. So because we have had a hard time, some people have hurt us. It do not Israel give us the. It's okay that we are going out and do revenge. Revenge will lead to revenge that will lead to revenge that will lead to revenge and hate and anger and people with post-traumatic stress disorder and people depressed and nothing good to say about revenge. And that Europe supported that Israel will, took revenge. It was the most awful thing Europe have ever done. And that Europe started to cooperate with Trump there, take not only one little finger, he take all the hands and every country and all the money, and he will never ever stop. He will never ever stop. So that was a big, big mistake, yeah. We have to learn. We will be treated with respect. We will treat other people with respect. We will not accept other countries or other people, other governments that will not treat their people with respect. That kind of people we shall not support. So, remember, you can believe and you can hope, and there's good reason for hope and believe, and understand that you have to, and we have to, learn from this crisis we have here to us. Yeah. But there are angels up there. I'm working with them every day. I'm a clairvoyant. I have worked with them since I was 6 years old. I know there's angels. I know there's love. But it is you, with your free will out there, that shall decide if you will stay in a bad relationship, if you will stay in a bad firm you do not like to be, if you will support Trump or you don't want to support Trump and his actions and his awful threats and speaking to other people. Yeah, it's up to you who you support and which way you go. Thank you. We have a blessed day.